Hey, kid.
Oh, not you again.
Do you like epic storytelling? Do you like incredible interweaving guitar solos and unbelievable drumming? Do you like powerful extreme vocals and listening to music with an otherworldly amount of talent? Then here's why you need to listen to more Inferi. Forged in the dusty depths of Nashville, Tennessee in 2006, Inferi is the brainchild of lead guitarist and steel-handed wizard Malcolm Butte. Crafting epic stories straight from the start, beginning with their first full-length album, Divinity and War, Inferi has gone through breakup, revival, and several lineup changes, but only one thing has remained painfully consistent. Inferi has no shortage of unbelievable talent. Reigniting their desires for conquest in 2014 for the Path of Apotheosis. The madmen behind this powerhouse record have carved their niche as technical death metal royalty, combining a dizzying cast of musicians for the epic-laden Revenant. Unleashed in 2018, Inferi's musical content consists of epically woven tales of woe, misery, and the awe-stricken power of the heavens and far beyond. With the album Revenant chronicling a riff-soaked trip through the cavernous layers of hell, the true dearth of Inferi's spectacular playing is unleashed. Delivering a blistering vocal performance after joining in 2018, Stevie Boisier unleashes a torrent of misery with his encyclopedic grip on lyricism. Inspired by Lovecraft, trading cards, religion, and so much more, he draws clear nods from the eldritch, the afterlife, and the journey into the unknown. With each song more of a chapter than a glimpse, he describes with unequaled clarity the misfortunate tales of those trapped within.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Pixel the Paladin, and today we are talking about the absolutely incredible Inferi. I had first heard Inferi through the Revenant album and through the End of an Era Rebirth album, and was just kind of enraptured, just captured by what they were doing. It was so incredibly dense. It was so incredibly musical. It was so heavy. It was just awesome. I remember listening to Revenant the first few times and being just like, what is this? Like, this is some crazy technical death metal that I have never heard with just that much talent. Just that much guitar, that much intelligence in the writing. And I remember right away thinking that both the Revenant and ultimately the Era Rebirth was like, wow, I have to find out more about this band. I have to start listening to this band. You could say I was almost an instant fan of Inferi as soon as I could just start to get my mitts around them. Like the Endless Siege, oh, it was just this pulverizing, non-stop, just slam into my senses, and I just couldn't believe what came next.
Released in 2021 to critical acclaim, Vile Genesis continues to enlighten and absorb any foolish enough to give it a listen. Detailing the fall and resurrection of a divine evil through nefarious means, the story weaves an intricate narrative of power, conquest, and betrayal. Aided by the now-departed alumni, Mike Lowe and Spencer Moore, this album pulverizes all who oppose seeking vengeance and conquest across the stars.
And so, here it is, Vile Genesis. This album comes out and kind of redefines technical music for me. It's, truth be told, one of the reasons I wanted to make this channel in the first place, just so I could talk about how good this album actually is. Every single listen gives me more and more and more. I find little nuances, I find little additions, things I haven't heard before when I listen to this album. And it's one of the best pieces of music I've ever heard, and will continue, no doubt, to influence me throughout the rest of my life and my musical listening career. Biogenesis, to me, is an absolute watermark album. It reached as high as you could and then continued to climb higher and higher and higher with each subsequent listen. Biogenesis has it all. Starting with this journey about how humanity is fallen to AI and to our own devices, we are given this glimpse into godhood, this glimpse into divinity, but it's not good. Nothing about it is good. This colossal evil takes a hold of mankind, infects us through blood, is imprisoned throughout this album, is freed, and then goes throughout the stars to seek vengeance on those who opposed him. I mean, the storytelling, Stevie's lyrics through this album are just, it's a paragraph, it's a novel, every single song. It's just incredible, the depth that he goes into in his lyricism about how he pieces things together at just blinding speed with incredible delivery. It just blows me away. I was just absolutely gnawing at the bit after their EP Sunless Realms came out, and I was just like, oh man, I could just tell something good was coming. And then they dropped this on me, and I think I saw them live 5 or 6 times in 2 years, just to try and figure out if it was as good as it actually was, as I thought it was. Biogenesis, for me, is absolutely one of the finest pieces of music. I mean, Malcolm, Mike Lowe, and of course Spencer Moore, just unbelievable through the entire thing. I can't talk enough about it. It's that good. You must, if you like metal, you must listen at least once to Biogenesis. You have to.
Maintaining the helm through storms and strife, main man Malcolm Pugh redefines what it means to be technical. Unleashing his guitar prowess time and time again through blazing solos and soul-filled requiems, he is now aided by the multi-talented Sanjay Kumar, bringing new depth and a fresh breath of creativity to his arsenal. Relentlessly pounding the drums, the newly acquired Nathan Bigelow joins the team just in time to welcome their brand new album, Heaven Wept.
And then here it is, 2026. On the back of one of the most important albums of perhaps my entire life, we have their follow-up, Heaven Wept. Whoa, 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 whoa. The exiting Mike Lowe is replaced by Sanjay. Sanjay comes in, absolutely a different flavor, still just as talented. If Biogenesis is one form of barbecue, then Heaven Wept is another. They are different flavors, but oh my goodness, does it deliver. It is just riff after riff, after solo after solo, after unbelievable drum pattern after drum pattern through this entire album. I mean, it's just so frustrating to see people this talented not be playing to the absolute biggest stages on the planet. Like, to have musicians that are this talented, that can create such incredible music. It's just, damn if it's not frustrating. These guys came back in 2026 with an absolute vengeance and decided, you know what? We're not turning anything down. We're just gonna keep cranking it up. This album is just absolutely fantastic. Eternally Lie is just unbelievable. Godless Sky, one of my personal favorite songs from them ever. I mean, it just hit after hit after hit. I've been just spinning it endlessly in my, quest to try and deem whatever 2026's album of the year is going to be. Absolutely Heaven Wept in contention. Inferi, one of the best bands ever, one of the best tactical death metal bands ever, in my opinion. I am clearly a fan. Please do yourself a favor. Listen to Inferi, see them in concert, buy some merch, support these absolutely unbelievable musicians. They deserve it. Please, guys, Inferi, if you're listening, thank you for the music. Thank you for the incredible music. I am Pixel the Paladin. This has been You Need to Listen to More Inferi. Thank you so much for watching.
And that's why you need to listen to more Inferi.